we're gonna see how the Altis Sigma does off-road in the snow today. If you guys want to come along, let's go check it out. So everyone's been asking why we haven't been on the Altis. We've had a lot of snow and cold, but today we finally have warm sunshine. So let's go get on the bike. All right guys, so today we are on a mission to get this thing off-road. As you can see, it's extremely wet, snowy, and muddy. So I think we are gonna end up full of mud, and we've actually went on this adventure with you guys once before, and the footage was scrapped because I wasn't prepared for the situation and gave up and turned around. So today, it actually looks worse than the last time when I attempted, so that's not a good start. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is worse than last time. Let's see how the Altis does in the snow, huh? Ah! Well, if I'm gonna crash it, this is gonna be hell, I'll tell you what. We're gonna put her into sport. Everyone has been asking me how fast it goes and, you know, different stuff about it. And if you guys can't see the speedometer, it says only like 16 miles. Oh my God, we're in a river. So I really haven't had much time on it yet. I've went to the post office and back is about it. This is where we turned around last time. You can see my prints in here. My wife's gonna kill me. My feet are already feeling wet. So yeah, I haven't got much time out because as you can see, it's freaking Colorado decided to be Colorado. And yeah, we just had a lot of snow and cold weather, which sucks, but we are about out of it. So, oh my gosh, dude, it's a sloppy mess. I don't know if you guys can see, this is literally all just water. We've got about 6 inches of snow, not yesterday, but the day before. So if you don't know, in Colorado here, we can get like 6 inches to a foot of snow this time of the year, and maybe within the next day, it would be gone. It was actually like dry enough, I could have almost took a skateboard in the middle of the road the same day after we got 6 inches. So kind of a fun fact, if you don't know, Colorado, a lot of people are confused by like, holy crap, I thought you guys just got a lot of snow. And we did, but then the sun came out, and we are a mile closer to the sun than a lot of other states. So, you know, it's crazy. We get a lot of melt really fast because the sun's super intense up there. But yeah, normally I like to fly up this trail. Sorry for the boring content. We'll see if I crash or not. But I gotta say right now, this thing is handling phenomenal. And if we make it across this, there's no way. We'll see. If we make it across this, I'd be so impressed, but I doubt it. So, also, like, if you don't know, the Altis Sigma has cutoffs for the temperature. I can't believe we're making it through this. So, we don't get full power. We're at 70 degrees, so they are giving us a little flash drive or something to change that setting. So that is supposed to be on the way to me. So long story short, we don't have full power technically, which is a really smart thing. If you guys know me, I've tried to teach and preach about how the cold harms our batteries. It's not good for it. Lithium, you know, all you gas guys got us there, man. We are, you know, we're not supposed to be in the cold. It's bad for our batteries. So they're one of the first companies to actually try to do something about that and have some extra settings. Unfortunately, I don't want it because what have we done, guys? I don't know if I should keep going. But yeah, it's just too cold for me to rely on 70-degree temps to have full power. So we're gonna tune that down. We'll show you guys how to. All right, look at that. We got out of the snow. What a muddy mess, bro. All right, so yeah, the Altis is out. It's in its what I think is the reason I bought this bike, other than doing DIY, is so that I could just go through that entire sloppy mess of water and then get off and go home and hose it off. So yeah, here we are, using and abusing it for what we got it for. I feel bad. It's gonna be, you know, I'm sure my back looks terrific, but hey, we know what we're in for, what we're doing here. Oof. Yep, that'll make my back dirty. Yeah, so I'll get you guys up top if you don't know from some of my other videos with other bikes being back in here, like the Moto B1. It's kind of a cool spot I like to come up to, and this is a good example of gas versus electric. Now, I love gas, I love, you know, both have the right place, but I couldn't be up here fooling around, and it's much funner, obviously, when there's not snow everywhere. But I don't know, I wouldn't get away with doing this if it was gas. Being that it's dead silent, nobody knows I'm up here and it's not bothering anyone. Here we are, you know. So for all you gas guys that think like, oh, electric's, you know, not for me, because whatever. I'm not saying to sell your gas dirt bike. I'm just saying maybe you could be getting more seat time in. And riding around in town without pissing anyone off. So, yeah, something to take in mind. All right, this is gonna be the first time we're out to the point this year. This is probably the earliest I've been back in here. Because the fact of it's so snowy. Here we are. Yeah, I feel bad getting it all dirty and taking it through the snow, but I mean, what do? I gotta say, I'm impressed with how it handled. Oh no, it's all muddy. All right guys, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna explore, I mean, we do explore everywhere from, I mean, on that rock, on all these mesas. We will be with the Razors or with these bikes or different bikes throughout the season, so come along, it's a good time. Usually we got more of us. Today's just a little single trip, but I mean, we go everywhere through the town, and we'll actually be out doing camping and some trail riding out into that range you see out in there into the mountains. So if you guys enjoy that kind of stuff, you know, subscribe, come along with us. It means a lot to me. But anyway, let's get back to it. So if I didn't mention, we are here in beautiful Colorado. So if you're wondering where I got my bike from and where I'll be getting more bikes from, it is hyperrides.com. Now they have been really good with me. I kind of like to have someone that I feel like is, you know, a good small business to support, and they're there and answer. So they've been really good with me. That's where I got mine. Now I got mine also because saved about $500 on taxes because I don't have shipping, or I don't have to pay taxes because they don't have Nexus. So kind of a benefit of buying from a company like that as well. I don't know, seeing what this takes us. I think this is an animal trail. I think I've crashed back here on the Moto. If you guys have been with the channel for a while, you might recognize this area. All right. This is the most really gotten to do. Yeah, this is usually where I jump off, but I think it's too slippery. I don't feel like fucking around and crashing this already. I have not done anything with my suspension yet, so I see a lot of guys saying they're cranking it up. Altis recommends to 50 into your front forks, but I see guys saying they're like pumping like 70, 100, 150. I think I saw some guys saying, so comment below what you guys are doing and recommend. I haven't touched any of this. I actually really don't know much about suspension and usually don't mess with it. So I would love to know what you guys recommend for, I'm like 6'2", 200 pounds. I like trail riding and wheelies, but yeah, that'd be cool. Because I don't know what to do with that, and I need to do something. I do have a little pump thing, I think. So, you know, I gotta say, for me, this thing feels like it's doing what I want to do. I'm pretty impressed with how it's actually doing in this muddy and this snowy conditions. So reverse kind of seems useless and the regen levels seem funky. So I did ask Altis if we'll be able to change that in the app at any point. So they're supposed to let me know if that's something they can update for us. Dude, I just had like no power. That's weird. Oh, dude, I just threw so much mud all over myself. If it power cut me like that and I was about to go off like a rock, like something could really be dangerous. Because now it's like there's power there. Before it's like there wasn't. Pretty cool spot. So let me know what bikes you guys are all looking at. All right, back down the muddy, slippery, snowy slopes we go. You know, for the stock tires, I know they're not like the meatiest looking, like they're meaty, but compared to like aftermarket, freaking they're like, dude, we got some traction, honestly. Obviously, I'm trying not to spin my tire, lock it up, but I mean, I'm on like a hillside. I'm kind of, oh, there's a washout. I was saying, I'm surprised I'm not sliding out. It's about 60 degrees today. So you can imagine that makes for some slippery snow. If you guys are wondering how much we've taken percentage-wise, it says I've taken about 4%. We're at 96% right now is what she's showing. Like you can see, I'm really not using power because I'm gonna fall down if I do. I really could probably be an eco, or not eco, but regular. You know, another thing I do like is this bike does have all the modes, and it's like I tell people in my DIY or like my Razors, like for me the third mode is always like kind of just show off mode. Like who wants all that power? Sometimes is, you know, out of control, but we all want to have the power to be like, you know, check this out, and rip off. So the race mode's cool for that. Honestly, you know, it seems like everyone's pretty happy with sport mode. Some other things to talk about, just overall being happy with the bike. You know, this is their first bike. I think they're gonna grow from this bike and give us, you know, keep giving us better stuff. Dude, feels like I'm slowed down with regen probably because it's so, like I'm sinking in so much mud. Alright, if you guys haven't heard me blabbing about the thumb throttle regen coming soon, as well as the key kit, instead of having the key, which just made me nervous that I lost. It's in my pocket, it's fine. But, oh my gosh. Please don't completely make a mess, cool. Oh, it's so hard not to get rowdy on this thing. I don't know if you guys can see, my feet are just like caked in snow and water. The wife's not gonna be pleased with this. All right, let's get out of this muddy mess, guys. I'm sorry, it's kind of a disappointing video, but we wanted to get out so I can give some more opinion. Honestly, I'm like, I can't believe I got this far into this as far as I did, and I don't know if you guys can see, like, I mean, it is like a fucking, we're in a lot of snow and a lot of, it was like at least 6 inches of snow. Maybe not 6, I'm lying. I think like the feeling of this bike, like its weight and its power. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys seeing the snow flying over us? Woo! Oh, that was a hole. Basically snowmobiling out here, guys. I have no, like, I can't explain to you how surprised I am how good that's going through this shit. One thing I really love about this whole deal, I don't know how much the other bikes are like this, like, we're in park until you hit the brake, and you can put it back in park with the brake, or you can hit this to get out. Pretty nifty. I like that. Kind of having fun ripping through the snow now. We saw Dan rip into the snow, my brother, and I gotta say, it's kind of fun. So I know the SR is obviously a big debate out there. I already did a video going through like some nerdy specs before the bikes came out. I'm hoping I can maybe test ride one, but if not, I guess, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get the GOAT 96 volt 50 AH bike, if you guys don't already know. I'm just waiting for my 450 to sell. So somebody buy my Honda 450 so we can get the GOAT. And you know, I think it's gonna be a pretty good option. I know the Vantis people are concerned about. To me, I just don't want that much power, I don't think, on what is not like a dirt bike frame, more of a Moto frame in my opinion. Like, this feels really dirt bikey to me. But maybe I'm wrong, maybe, you know, maybe it's fucking totally awesome. For top speed, seeing a lot of mixed things going on, but I believe this thing's only going to do like 65 miles an hour at the most. If you have the MX, it will do 70 if you have the full, whatever the heck it's called version, just the regular Sigma, I guess. But yeah, the rear, this one's going to have more torque. And yeah, I don't know. They talked about, I saw Zay or whatever his name is, had a good video going over this bike. He was complaining about the throttle response, and I guess I just don't feel it. I feel like it's very responsive and feels really good, but he's rode more bikes than me, so maybe not, but I think it feels good. I really am happy with the choice. The more I ride the bike, the more I just feel like really comfortable and feeling good on it. But I just can't wait for it not to be a muddy mess. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's just not great conditions here yet. Go rip down through here. What up? Not bad. Yep, I'm enjoying it. It's a good bike. I really do think I'm gonna enjoy this bike through this summer. We're at 91%, and it says gone 3 miles, so you know, still probably 30 miles if I was riding like that. I don't know. So if you want more range, I think I'm hoping this GOAT bike that we're gonna get should have good range and be putting out pretty much what I'm riding right now in the sport mode. I would think is going to feel a lot like what their high mode is going to feel like with 15 kilowatts. So be curious to see. So yeah, you know, with my gas bike, I would have to like go up into the mountains, or it's too early in the season to actually really get up there, so I'd have to go south, which we will here with this bike soon. But with this, I just get the chance of running out and, you know, just ripping up basically my backyard. Alright guys, so as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Have fun, stay safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next one.